where do I even begin? I've actually had to write down notes because there has been so much. I will say, I think I've said this before, but I was very skeptical, as anyone would be, because when you try things, I have tried everything. I've had back problems since I had an injury in 2008. It's gotten worse over the years. And now I realise what I know is that it's probably the aging process that is actually making that worse as time goes on. I've tried inversion tables, chiro, physio, acupuncture, pills, powders, exercise regimes, yoga. Nothing I ever tried seemed to give me much relief, and in actual fact, sometimes used to cause me more pain. So when I tried this, of course, like I said, skeptical at first, and then within the first week, it was actually when I moved house after being on the X39 that my friend turned to me at 7:30 at night and said, "I can't believe you've still got all this energy and you've been moving house for 2 or 3 days. And your back hasn't seized up," because it was so bad just 6 months earlier. And that's when I took stock and realised, oh my God, usually this would put me up for a few days. And then ever since then, it's gotten better and better as every week has gone by. Now, we're coming up 2 months now. I've just joined the gym this week. This is the first time I've been able to really properly join a gym and do a program. I've been 3, 4 times now in 1 week, and my back is not hurting. This is a miracle for me. This is changing my life. This is changing my daughter's life, because I am no longer the mum that says, "I can't do that, darling. I've got a sore back. I can't play on the playground with you. I can't lift you. I can't play sports." I'm actually starting to run and chase her around the playground again. And well, not even again. I never have. So this is where it's changing her life as well, and her childhood. And so I'm hoping eventually we'll be able to do really cool stuff further down the line, sporting wise and things. The other thing I've noticed now, I said I'd gotten out of the shower. I actually took note knowing that I was coming onto this video, because when it first happened, I thought, this has got to be a fluke. And then it happened a second time, and I was like, this is exciting, because for the last 2 or 3 years, my hair has been falling out at a rate. I used to have this beautiful, lush head of hair, and actually I used to have a hairline that was about here. And it has been receding over the last 2 or 3 years, and I keep feeling like I'm half bald. But anyway, since I've been on the X39, and in fact, I've added the age YA on patch, and I believe it's that's really made the huge difference. Within a week of being on that and the X39, my hair suddenly just stopped falling out. I would get clumps. I've got probably about 10% of the fallout that I used to have in the last 2 or 3 years. It's almost like I'm losing hair like I did in my 20s, barely existing, like it's like we're talking about 20 hairs in a wash, whereas it used to be like 100 plus, and it would be a big clump. And I used to almost be in tears when I used to do that, and then have to brush my hair and take another big clump out. So that's huge for me, because that says to me, and my hairdresser has said, that is definitely hormones. So I haven't had a hot flush since I've been on X39. I didn't realise till 3 or 4 days into it that I realised I haven't had a hot flush. Lots of things, other things have changed for me. There's a huge list. I mean, I don't know, the hot flushes, the hair loss, my skin seems to heal a lot faster on this. It's just a game changer. I feel more energetic. I'm sleeping better. It's I could go on all night, but of course we all have to carry on. But that for me, it is changing my life. I mean, and it didn't happen because I was really hoping that it would be one patch wonder, sort of like people put on a patch for a day or two and suddenly but I realise now it's stem cell technology. It needs time, because we've got all this internal repair to do. And so you can't see what's going on the inside, of course. So it's the external stuff that it's when that stuff starts happening that you think, oh, wow, this is real. I just can't express how much I want to just help all these other people around me that I know are having issues. And I just want them to be able to experience what I'm experiencing and be able to have all these amazing things just sort of suddenly start going away. Yeah.